Hi, guys. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever you're watching us from. I told you guys earlier, it's risky to have one source of income. And like I said, if you have witnessed or if you've experienced losing your job, the only source of income for your family, now is the time to learn from someone that had a first-hand experience of how it worked. And you know how also you listen to that tiny still voice from God that will tell you to, it's time to take action. So some things in life happen to us not because they are bad, but because that God wants to re-strategize our life to give us the better thing. So today I'm gonna move it straight to my guest. I'm gonna call her the way someone used to call her. She knows. Abolade. Hi sis. Okay, she's gonna tell us a little about herself and we go on from there.
Okay, so thank you so much, sis, for inviting me to your page. And I want to say good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone. It's actually 3:48 here, where I am in Canada, and it's so beautiful. It's so sunny. Like I've been in the church since morning. I'm enjoying myself. You can see I still have all my my traditional stuff on. So my name is Abolade, and I'm originally from Nigeria, but I've been living in Canada for slightly over 3 years now, and I've been an online business owner for close to 3 years. So I know if when people hear that, they kind of try to do the calculation. And the truth is, I started this business as a new immigrant, as a fresh person in Canada. So 4 months after I came to Canada, I saw this opportunity online and then I started it. I'm a public health professional, and I love what I do as a person. But just like she said when she started the interview, she said it is not good to have a single source of income. And then she made a reference to me that I've had an experience of job loss. Yes, it is very real, my brother and sister. So I said I'm a public health professional, and I actually love what I do. I love humanitarian service. I love everything about it. But you know, when you are working as an employee, you will always remain an employee. There is no doubt about that. You have no control over your time. You have no control over anything you do anymore. They actually dictate your time. And the worst part of it is that even if they see you as an hardworking employee, even if they see you that you put your time and effort into whatever task they give you, they can do anything to you at any time. And that was exactly my experience in 2015 back in Nigeria, where I was working as a project coordinator with a fantastic organization. It's an international NGO. I was earning a very huge salary. When I say huge one, not be small money. But just like every person, when we go to the university, in fact, the system has been designed that, okay, when you are born, you go to the school, you graduate, you marry, you get a job, and then you continue your life. And then when you have your children, they will also continue the same cycle, which was what I was doing at that time as well. In fact, because I love my job so much, I was at the point of going for my PhD, because in my field, when you become a doctor, whether you're a medical doctor or doctor of book, PhD, it will actually help you to climb the career ladder much more faster, which was my focus then. So I used to be a career woman, but not anymore. Not that I'm not working, I'm still working. Don't get me wrong. I told you I love what I do, but I am now a different person in the sense that I've secured myself by having my online business. In the year 2015, I had no plan B. I had no other source of income. And then when I lost my job, it actually affected me and my family in a way we didn't expect. But now, coming to Canada, I saw this opportunity. And don't get me wrong, I'm not running this business because I'm in Canada. It's actually a global business, so anyone can do it. People in Africa, Europe, just name it, Asia, is for everybody. But one thing I just keep telling people is that what I experienced when I lost my job, I don't wish it for my enemy. So I want everybody to wise up. If you have been sleeping, you need to wake up. And the pandemic has actually taught us a lot of things. A lot of people lost their job, and up till now, they've not recovered from it. A lot of companies folded up, they've not recovered from it. But we, as online business owner, we tap into the online space, which is still very, very young. So some people will say the online platform is saturated. See down there, I've been saying that. And then we let everybody make all the money while you are still um giving yourself excuses not to take steps, right? So I'm grateful to God that I started my business. And just like she said something earlier that sometimes some situation will come into our life, which is actually a way by which God wants to give us a better thing. I would say if that has not happened to me, if that didn't happen to me, maybe I will not have a rethink about my life. That it's not all about working, working, working. It's not about relying on the paycheck. It's not about um going to work, clocking in the morning and clocking out in the afternoon, and then you just keep. I mean, people have dreams, but when you keep working, most times we just get lost.
Yeah,
Especially for immigrants, all of us when we come to the abroad, within 6 months, it's as if we pluck money on the tree. We want to start sending cars home. We want to start sending millions home. But when you get here, the reality will hit you. You go pay bills, do this, do that. So it's been an amazing journey for me and my family, almost 3 years now. And what my online business has done for me is beyond my imagination. It's
yeah, I'm
beyond it.
gonna
So
roll it from what you just said now. So tell us, for this 3 years, how this business has changed you as a person and how it has also changed like your family setting, the narrative you have now about your family.
my sister, it has done a lot. I don't want to be saying everything here. I don't want to be saying everything, but I would say it's beyond my imagination. Um, it's beyond my imagination, and it has done a lot. A lot from for her. Especially we are talking about having financial freedom. I've not gotten to where I want to be in this business, but I would say at this point, I would say I've already seen my financial freedom because I'm very relaxed. I'm not. When we first came to Canada, before we could spend $10, we do like serious calculations. But right now, God has blessed us beyond that point. Unless if we see something that is not of priority,
Yeah,
but we can actually confidently afford anything that we want for ourselves without grumbling too much.
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
understand? So what I'm making in my business monthly is like more than 10 times what I get from my consultancy role with the non-profit organization I work with. I'm a consultant. I'm not a full-time staff. So I still have control over my over my time. But what I'm earning in my business every month is more than 10 times what they give me. So that is why I'm telling you that this is something that you can do. Love what you do, have your job. In fact, use the resources from your job. We are not asking you to leave your job. The main thing here is for everybody to have all the sources of income. If you don't have anything at all, just make sure you have just one extra source. People want multiple sources. For me, I have multiple sources, but if it's just one that you can have it. And then apart from that, I've been changed in a lot of ways, especially personally, my personal development. I mean, a lot of things happened to me after I lost my job, and also especially when I first got into this country. And this business actually took me out of some horrible situation I found myself at that time. I lost my confidence. I was um, in depression and all of that. But when I found this business, God showed me that this is the answer to all my prayers, and it actually brought me out of my depression, out of the situation I found myself into being a better person. So
yeah,
I'm much more confident. I'm grateful that I'm making money, but I'm much more grateful of the personal development that I've gone through in this business, which is
yeah,
compared to nothing.
yeah,
So we belong to a community of like-minded people. We are after your success. And then we are also after your personal development, because the personal development that you go through will reflect in every areas of your life. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
I am I am an example of the good things that is happening in our community. So it has done a lot for me. So just let me stop there. Don't let me say the other things so that people will not let me stay safe.
When I share with people that every day my husband asks me, why are you so excited? Like the excitement he's seeing in me, is way beyond what he has seen in me. I'm like, it's not just about money. This business has made me the best version of myself. Discovering
Exactly.
my purpose, like, is far beyond the money and is far beyond, whatever anyone can tell me. Like, nobody can put me down, even in this online space. I own it.
I tell people if you come and say nonsense in front of me about my business, you are your own. No, I can even disown you for that because you are not the one feeding me. If
you
you
know,
have any problem now, nobody will answer you. Everybody has their own problem that they want to that they are battling with. So when anything happens to you, you cannot join your own with their own. So
I,
just let me run my business. Don't tell me nonsense about it because I only know what this business has done for me. And I
yep,
love the fact that I don't have to move an inch from my house. I
yep,
don't have to bug any family and friends. I'm not selling products. I'm not displaying products for anyone to come and sell and to come and buy from me. And that's why I tell people if someone like me can do it, nobody should give me an excuse. I was just 4 months in Canada. I had a 2 month old baby at that time. And I still started this business without knowing anybody, without any connection, by just leveraging on the power of the social media. So this is actually doable for anyone. It's
yeah.
doable for anyone. And I ask people, so if you are looking at me now and you are still thinking what nonsense are these people talking about, let me ask you, if you have that job that is giving you comfort now, eh? If anything happens to that job or you yourself and then you are unable to go to that your office, what will you do? What will you do? So no matter what you do, no matter your cadre at work, no matter what they give to you, an employee will always remain an employee. An employee cannot jump from employee to the CEO because it's not your own. You are not part of the board of directors. You are not part of the family members. So, so yes, a job will always remain a job. But when you have a business for yourself, that is the only way you can secure yourself. And business ownership is the only way anybody can give themselves peace of mind apart from your 9 to 5. And
Yeah.
that is what we are telling you. Use the resources from your job. Even if you are a stay-at-home father, stay-at-home mommy, you can do this. This will even give you opportunity to stay at home, take care of your children, and then make money for yourself without disturbing anyone. And then you contribute to the finances of the home.
Yes, it's so quickly, for some people that are like, oh, what do I need to even start this business? I don't have a degree in business, I'm not
Mm.
tech savvy. Like, what are the things that,
You
someone,
don't need you don't need a degree if you don't know. I am a public health professional. My first degree was in human anatomy. My second degree in public health. So I did nothing related to computer or IT. Yet I'm able to run this. So this is a business for everyone. We don't care about your background at all. Whether you are a bricklayer or a truck driver or you make hair or you have PhD, you are a medical doctor, we don't want to know. Everybody is equal here because everybody is starting from the scratch. We are starting from scratch. And what is the scratch? The training. So the training is there to guide everybody. It doesn't matter if you have the degree or not, although if you have computer skills already, it's a plus for you because it will help you to navigate through the training much more faster, right? And you don't need anything, you don't need any experience. We have the system in place for you. We have the business model. You don't have to bother yourself about doing analysis, the market research, and all of that. We've already done that for you. And then we have the plan that we plug into our automated system, which will help you to run your business in the background while you have time for other things that you love doing.
yeah.
So no experience. You're going to have
Someone
your
will
mentor,
say,
your coach, who will help you hold your hands all through the journey.
exactly. That's even what I want to ask now because, people pay huge money to have a coach or even a mentor that listen. That's why I'm like, when you come into the business, you have a free coach, a free mentor,
For
two
life.
people,
For life. It's not for 1 month, 2 months, it's for life.
you know, that you can go to any time of the day to ask questions. Now, someone would say, I have a full-time job as a doctor, as a nurse. How much hours do you put into your business each day?
It depends on you. It depends on your schedule. You know what you want. You know why you want to start it. So we are going to work around your schedule and create time. I tell people, if you can put your energy into someone else's work, you should be able to do much more for your own business. So you need to create your time because this depends on you. You are the one that will determine how successful you want to be here. I am on my own journey, you are on your own journey. We will help you on that journey, but you need to play your own part. And it starts from making time for your business, making time to go through your training, making time to show up, making time to reply to emails to see that you understand what is in the training so that you can also help your business partners by the time you start growing your business as well. So it depends on you, it depends on your time, it depends on your schedule. If you are ready to spend 1 hour every day consistently, good one, because you know that 1 hour you are very consistent in showing them. So it depends on you. It's a flexible one,
Okay, for
very,
a quick
very
one
flexible.
now. Someone is asking, how do I start this business? Like, where do I start from?
You don't have to disturb yourself too much. You have me here, you have Sonia here. So it actually starts by watching a free webinar. That is what everyone watched. I also watched a free webinar, and the free webinar is an introductory video that will introduce you to what we do, especially our system and how you can plug into it. And for you to succeed in the online platform, you need a working system. We build your website for you, we provide you with all the automations that you need. And on a normal day, if you want to get all of this, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. But these are things that we are giving to you at a very cheap cost, right? But you need to watch the webinar first. Watch the webinar and then see what is there. The webinar is free to watch. After you watch the webinar, you can then take a step further. We have an information package. We then break down everything for you. And you can decide if it's for you or not. If it's for you, fine. If it's not for you, you are pass. Don't force people here. You don't force people here. You need to make your decision yourself. You understand? So it starts from watching a free webinar. And then if you watch the webinar and you feel you still need some clarifications, you have questions, we always have people who will answer you. We got the coaches, the mentors who will actually guide you.
Yeah. Someone will say, why do you guys have so much passion in this business? So, because someone have asked me, why do you always come to talk about it? I say, I am not
When,
obligated to talk
when
about
when
it.
something is changing your life, why won't you be passionate about it? You will come and tell me now that I should not be passionate about what is giving me peace of mind. What God has given me. When God has given me something that is giving me peace of mind, I should not be confident about it and be passionate about it. If I'm not passionate about it, that means I'm ungrateful.
Yeah.
That means I'm ungrateful. And I'm
Okay,
always
guys.
grateful for this opportunity.
Sister Bolade was just coming back from church. So I'm giving you guys the privilege opportunity to talk
I'm still in the
firsthand.
church, Seth. I'm still in
Oh,
the
she's still in the church. Firsthand with someone. And I promised that we're going to end it quickly. So if you have any questions, send a message, go do your thing. Like I always tell you guys, do your due diligence. If you need to fast and pray, and see if it's for you. We are here because it has changed our lives. And we want to change other people's life, especially those of you that think working hard, you must work hard before you make a living or before you build an
Ah,
empire.
we have to start working smarter, not harder.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. And make sure you enjoy your weekend. Okay,
Uh,
guys, thank you so much.
yeah, thank
Rules
you.
in life. If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask, the answer will always remain no. If you don't, step forward, you will always remain at the same spot. An average family makes between $3,000 to $4,000 or euro. Family of four spend about $600 in grocery, $300 in utility, $400 in car payment. If you have student, maybe $150, and gas in a month is about $400, $100 per week. Now you end up each month having $0 or nothing to save at all for your emergency fund or even for your family, and you get to give the children excuses when they ask you for something. Hi, my name is Sonia. Find out how an extra $2,000 to $3,000 can impact your family, and it's scalable 4 to 5 figures depending on your effort, or depending on how you're able to run your business. See you on the inside.
Okay, guys, have an amazing weekend. Bye.